Hello, welcome to Shadow of Mordor. Can you believe that I'm going to be recording this? Because I bought this game quite a bit ago to record. And I mean quite a bit ago. Like, probably a few years at this point. Invert aim. And this is the first time I've actually got this up. So at probably some point you'll notice that the game looks different than the previous episodes. There's me messing with the settings. But yeah, I've only played this a little bit. I've had it on Xbox. Played for a little bit, and then I bought this on Steam to record a long time ago. But let's get into it. We have story mode, Lord of the Hunt, Bright Lord, How's World, and change skins. What do we have? Power of Shadow, Lord of the Hunt, the Bright Lord, Lethrel, Captain of the Watch, and Dark Ranger. Unlike Warhammer, I am not that entrenched in Lord of the Rings lore. What I mostly know is from my friend and stuff that I've looked up on my own. Because when it comes to all of the races in Lord of the Rings, the only one which really catches my interest is the dwarves. And a little bit with the orcs, but like I said, only very little. But enough rambling, let's start.
In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. It was here, on the slopes of Mount Doom, that the Dark Lord Sauron was defeated by a last alliance of men and elves. It is here that for 2,500 years the Rangers of Gondor stood watch, guarding against a nameless threat they had all but forgotten. And while the strength of Gondor faded, the power and malice of Sauron grew in darkness. He has returned to Mordor. Shadow and flame have fallen on the Black Gate, and no mortal man can stand in its path.
That is a perfect swing for killing chicken. Wouldn't want to hurt you. It'll take a lot more than that. Dear Hyle, the mighty chicken killer. Come on. Come on. Show your father what you have, huh?
You'll have to hit harder if you want to best your father. Hard enough?
Parry, son. Don't forget to block.
Perhaps you should not forget to hit.
Stay alert.
Never!
Your enemy will not always be as he appears. Easy, son. You're not a soldier yet.
I'll have your gun.
And I'll have your bread!
I'm all right. My blade shall rest in your throat.
Dear Heil, remember your training!
They charge faster than I can strike.
Stand fast, dear Heil! Remember, son, lunge deep and cut deeper!
I'm just gonna have to get wild, get back into this swing of things.
These orcs are much stronger than any we've ever seen.
They're not orcs, they're Urks. They're far worse. There's too many. Go find your mother. Go find your mother. Keep her safe. I'll be right behind you. Go.
Up.
Am I dead?
You are banished from death.
But on your road, listen.
Happy anniversary, my love.
Alien, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor.
Did you talk to my father?
Yes, I did. And nothing has changed. He's still very stubborn.
I say we go anyway.
Dear, I will not come willingly.
There must be a better life than this.
Not now. But soon.
I'm just so tired of hiding here, Talion.
We must hide now, or we are both dead. Come on.
We should have left when we had the chance.
Don't move. I'll clear a path. I'm outnumbered. Stealth is my only advantage.
Stop feasting! Put the sword down, Ranger. Take her! He will live.
I'm right here, son. I'm right here. Shirkush Kantya Pakurisa.
We'll be together, my love. Soon. Forever.
Come back to me, Elf Lord.
Dial the wrong number. Please call again.
What is this place?
See for yourself. Now, do you believe me, Ranger?
What has happened to me?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. Curse binds us together within the walls of Arda.
If what you say is true, then how do we break this curse?
We find the one who cast it on us. The Black Hand of Sauron. This looks familiar.
A bludgeoning tool.
Talion killed a nobleman, Yorith. His life now belongs to Gondor.
Father, if you turn my love in.
I don't remember there being lore and loading titles. Why don't we go back to the lore title? Unlocking Forge Towers unlocks the Wraith's memories. This unlocks new missions, collectible locations on the map, and Mirian. Hold A to move forward to jump off the ledge.
So, we missed one of you at Narcos, eh? An easy mistake to fix.
Range.
The Black Hand was... You will suffer for what you've done!
it's going to be a while for me to get back into the swing of this. So I haven't played.
Go back to him. What do you know of the Black Hand of Sauron?
He is a fiend. Made of thin air.
What more?
A slave I had. Swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimu the slaver.
And you can use intel to identify captains. I've learned that doing this will help you hunt him down. His title, the Slaver, gives you a clue about his role in Uruk's society. There's power rating. This gives you an indication how difficult it will be to defeat. The power rating also determines your reward for defeating him. Rewards include runes to upgrade your weapons and increasing your own power to unlock new ability tiers. He is now on your map. Good luck.
That is where we have to go.
If one can trust an orc.
Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
Oh great, there's many things on map now. Who will obey?
The world has changed. Nothing makes sense.
Nothing has changed. This is how it will be. The future and the past are linked in darkness.
I don't understand why I'm here.
And I can't remember. Let's go find the slaver. His mind may provide answers.
What this? Power. It's another forge tower, artifact, thingy, slaver, the mithril blade. But yeah, for reference,
Says the Grave Walker killed Mordor. We need to get tougher, or it'll be us
the last time I played a game like this would be whenever Arkham City. These are oversized spiders, the evil, intelligent children of the Spider Queen Shelob. While they take in non-girl, Sundry for Valley of the Spiders, as their primary home, they're since spread across Mordor, taking residence in their caves and other dark places and are actively reported back to their queen. Their nests and lairs are littered with the crushed bones of their prey. They are not afraid to make victims of the encroaching Uruks. The recent stirrings in Mordor has emboldened the Ungol and piqued the curiosity of the Spider Queen, but to what end remains a mystery. What is this? Flower. The small flowering plant, Nephidel, may have been born of magic in Middle-earth's distant past. Its appearance is indeed otherworldly, seen from a distance, and patch of its pale white flowers in bloom will appear to be shimmering as the stars do. Medically, those flowers, when consumed, function as an agent to soothe the humors and calm a nervous temperament. Its greenish stalks can be crushed and made into a thin paste. To staunch blood flow, the plant has flourished across Middle-earth, and now can be found in even its most inhospitable locales. People! There's a lot. But yeah, that little thing that we're in, if you've watched the Lord of the Rings movies, you might know that as the Wraith world from when the ring is put on. Okay. Talion, Gondor Ranger Talion was slaughtered on the Black Gate along with his wife Lilith and his son Durhal. I will do something real quick. I can't actually tell when I'm recording with this game because I have to Alt-Tab to see if the recording's working. Where were we? Oh yeah. Talion did not find peace in death, however. He was cursed and resurrected by a powerful wraith who possessed his body and reforged him as an undying spirit of vengeance. Talion's swordsmanship, speed, resistance, and training has all been augmented by the wraith's presence within him, as though he himself possessed the power of one of the great rings. He can view the unseen world, lay his hands on his foes, and exploit their fears or dominate their wills, making him a monster to the monsters. Talion is bound to Mordor, doomed to reside there until he can destroy the Black Captains who murdered his family and face the Dark Lord who commands them. Was Talion's wife, Dirthal's mother, and Hallis's daughter. She was born and raised in Minas Tirith, where her father was a guard of the Citadel. When she was 19, she and Talion fled Gondor together to build a new life on the frontier of the kingdom. She was killed along with her family by the Black Hand when Sauron returned to Mordor. Durin was Talion and Lorth's son, born and raised on the Black Gate. Durhal wanted nothing more than to be a ranger like his father and his grandfather before him. It was not to be. He was killed along with his parents by the Black Hand. Gondor controlled the Black Gate for over 2 millennia after Sauron's defeat, with the Rangers keeping watch over Mordor. The Rangers supervised the building of the Towers of the Teeth, standing guard over Gondorian prisoners who would later escape into Ul'dun and settle there. Over the centuries, the Rangers suffered greatly. Their numbers whittled down by a great plague and an invasion by the Easterlings. Eventually, a small but hardened crew stood to man the watch, a brave few who were quickly overwhelmed when Sauron returned. I don't know who the Easterlings are. I can just imagine them as people who have the Easter Island heads. There are many restless spirits within Middle-earth who have not been able to find peace in death. Rights, wraiths, ghosts of terror. Sauron the Necromancer calls to them all within the borders of Mordor. Should he rebuild his power, he be able to command his lost armies of the dead. He will be unstoppable. Funny enough, I actually have a Sauron deck, which I called the... For those who listen to JT Music, it's from one of his songs. I can't remember if it was this one or Shadow of War, but it's Build Me an Army Worthy of Mordor. So it's building an army worthy of Mordor's thing for the deck. The orcs is the elite of all the orc breeds. They are taller in huge vats, grown in huge vats as a leadership caste, and are taller, stronger, better able to withstand daylight, and more ill-tempered than the other lesser orcs. They are captains and commanders, bred for war and determined to take back their homeland for the Dark Lord Sauron. They impose their will with brute force. They hate beautiful things, will not admit to any fears, revel in slaughter, and enslave any who stand in their path. They are certain their Dark Lord has returned to lead them to their destiny as the rulers of Middle-earth. The Hammer was once a man, a stretcher bearer for Gondor, dedicated to retrieving the wounded. His life changed on the slopes of Mount Doom when he retrieved Sauron's mace after the Dark Lord fell. When he took up the weapon of Sauron, he realized that his life has been wasted in serving others who sought glory in war. If men wished to die gloriously in battle, he would grant their wish with pleasure. He became doomed to a bloodthirst that would never be sated. He has waited millennia for the Dark Lord's return to Mordor, and now his purpose has been revealed to him. So, did the mace grant him extra life? How has he lived so long? As the tower's evil has grown, so has his stature. He is trapped inside armor that he will not grow with him, and his agony is exquisite. He was once a Numeron, and as he can recall, he either built a tower or was locked inside one. His appearance is horrific. To stand near him is to feel the revulsion he feels for himself. Even his fellow captains despise the tower, although they have come to rely on his great corrupting evil. His prosperity, his propensity for slaughter is unmatched. He makes his victims feel his pain, and he revels in it. Is that why he has no lips? The Black Hand is the greatest and the most feared of the Black Captains. His mere presence on the battlefield spreads terror among his foes and servants alike. Some say he was once a great king from the east who brought Sauron the heads of two Istari as gifts. Others say that he returned across the seas with Sauron after the fall of Numenor. Still, others claim that he is the Dark Lord himself, once again taking fair form within Mordor. There are many stories of his origins, all of them are lies. The only thing we are certain are that he is the master of deceit, and that he serves his Dark Lord with absolute loyalty. Talons of the Dark Hand. The Talons are the elite professional guard of the Black Hand of Sauron. The Black Hand was schooled in sorcerer's acts at the side of the necromancer, and he personally draws forth the Talons from their spawning vats at Barad-dûr. They are tested in battle immediately after they are dragged screaming into the world of anger, hatred, and fury. There are always 5 Talons, and whenever one falls in battle, his body is returned to the vats where his death can feed the creation of a successor. If his corpse cannot be successfully carried back to Barad-dûr, then the remaining Talons are sacrificed in his stead. Huh. Does that mean there's an entire new generation? Lore. These coins are mined by the elven smiths of Aragon, and Mirian became the currency that the realm prized throughout Middle-earth, as with the Illidan Star Moon, with which they marked their doors. Mirian was wrought from mithril, which they traded with the dwarves for. The currency would commonly be traded between the races at locations such as markets of Khazad-dûm. And to honor the dwarves, Mirian prices featured Durin's door on one side and its great forge on the other. In the Second Age, the Dark Lord Sauron relentlessly sought the destruction of Mirian, and now the coins are supremely rare relics of a long-dead kingdom. I don't like how these coins are featured. Destroy them and mint my own. Or he just dislikes capitalism in general. A land of shadow and the home of the second Dark Lord of Middle-earth, Sauron, Mordor beckons to spirits and calls dark things to its twisted heart. It is home to many monstrous creatures, among them Kargors, Groggets, and the Ungol, monsters neither the Aurochs nor their Dark Lord have tamed. Its burning heart, Durin, currently lays dormant. It has been still for thousands of years. Sauron's fortress, Barad-dûr, has not been fully raised, and it's cloaked from sight by a dark shroud. The orcs have seized all of Mordor from the Black Gate to Nirn, hundreds of miles to the south. Many innocent people have been trapped with little hope of escape. I know very little of like the whole Middle-earth mythos, but I think Sauron's technically an angel. I just know he's in the same group as Gandalf and the other wizards. And I think the first Dark Lord was like a stronger version of them. Like an archangel or something. The Black Gates of Mordor is a formidable defensive structure that spans the gap between Mordor's arid Luthi, Ash Mountains, and the Doath Mountains of Shadow. It has alternately protected Mordor from Gondor's invasions and Gondor from Mordor. Its walls are built of stone and are impenetrable. The menacing structures were created during the Second Age by the Dark Lord Sauron's forces using the power of the One Ring. Later, after Sauron's defeat at the Battle of Dagorlad, Gondorians used prison labor to construct the Towers of the Teeth. Norchant and Cordest. On either side of the Great Wall, Rangers of Gondor manned the gate for over 2,000 years, but their numbers have declined dramatically since the Great Plague. Like, if I remember correctly, when one of their numbers died, not the orcs, but one of the, whatever, the, I just call them angels because I can't, for the life of me, remember nor probably pronounce what they're actually called, but, Gandalf and Sauron are. If I remember correctly, they die and they go back to where they originally came from, and then they can always come back. Except for Sauron, because he bound a great amount of his power into the One Ring. So that's the reason why they had to destroy the ring, was because as long as the ring existed, he had like a vocal point to stay, kind of like how a lich has with a phylactery. But since he had so much power in the ring, it's not really good when it got destroyed. At least for him. The Valley of Udun is a harsh and unaccommodating land, used primarily as a way station for armies with ambitions to breach Mordor or attack from it. The sprawling lands was once populated by Gondorians, outcasts, but is now commanded by the orcs. Orden is bounded by the Black Gate in the north and the Iron Jaws of Karech Angren to the south, defended by the reoccupied stronghold Dorthang, and cut by the imposing Black Road leading to the fortress ruins of Barad-dûr, where the Dark Lord had retreated after his defeat by the White Council at Dol Guldur. Ordrin, better known as Mount Doom, is the greatest volcano in Middle-earth and is the fiery heat of Sauron's realm. It was in Samarath Nor, chambers of fire with the mountains that Sauron forged the One Ring to dominate all of Middle-earth, and this is the only place where it can be unmade. Durin has been dormant since the One Ring was cut from Sauron's hand. On its very slopes, it will once more burst into flames when Sauron has rebuilt his power in the ruins of Barad-dûr. Barad-dûr, the Dark Tower, has lain in ruins since it was cast down by Gondor after Sauron's defeat at the end of the Second Age. However, as long as Sauron survives, the foundations of Barad-dûr can never be destroyed. It is to these ruins that Sauron has retreated since his return to Mordor. Hidden behind the Sorcerer's Veil, he has begun to rebuild his power for the Great War of the Ring to come. I actually own a set of the Lord of the Ring books, and I also have The Hobbit, which I will read after I get done reading The Forges of Mars, which is like 937 pages. So, I'll get to that eventually. Also, it's using the 360 schematic for the controller. The reason why I know that is because the exit menu symbol is not the symbol that is on the controller, on the Xbox One controller that I'm using. Oh, and then here's just the tutorials. Ooh, weapons and runes. Oh, I do have some runes. This is the sword. Flame of Honor, 25% critical hits will. The flame will ignite enemies and the blade flames glow orange. Combat finishers do extra damage against captains. Grants access to the storm through legendary weapon power. 50% chance to reduce melee damage received by 50%. No, do not stack with the Elven Grace rune. Defiance to the end. And never surrender as you gain an additional last chance to return to the fray and combat against Uruks. Do I want Rising Storm or do I want Defiance to the end? Actually, do these guys have different ones? They do! Increase headshot damage. Reduce the focus depletion rate. Does not stack with another Ascendant rune. Okay, which one do I want? I'll have that one for now. Increase the morale effect on enemies when they witness a captain die. Bird-eye stealth kills cause extra terror. Stealth kills and ground executions deal extra damage to captains and war chiefs. Immune to poison. It's going to be Rising Storm or Defiant to the end. How many slots do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And wanna know what? I might just do all of these, the ones that we start with. I don't know why I have these. These are probably DLC. But let's get that one. Okay, where's the rune on this? Oh, it's over there. On that side of the hills. What's this? Okay, so lore. Upgrade, earn XP, gain ability points. Okay. I probably want to do that, get that eventually. Will be knocked backwards, stunning and knocking down. Oh, that one is definitely probably the first one I have to get though. Okay, what we were doing again?
Getting sick of voodoo. There's never any grog about. Keep hearing.
Go to sleep.
Thank you.
I don't care. Oh, more flour. Take the flour. Pipeweed, known by many different names, this fragrant herb can be found throughout Middle-earth. Its leaves are commonly dried, cut, and smoked into pipes by humans, hobbits, and dwarves. Because of the weed's property as a smoked agent, farmers have taken to devote portions or all of their fields specifically for its growth and sale. The flowers of the pipeweed plant are less in demand and almost bitter tasting, but there is some evidence that these two have some value. Skilled herbalists have suggested flowers properly applied can dull pain and inspire the senses. Smoke pop weed every day. Okay. Grab that. Next, we'll probably get detonate and then execution. Oh, I was about to shoot those guys. That doesn't sound good.
I'm gonna lose his mate. No! Scream for me!
Okay, press right trigger in this menu to allows you to view your attributes. Is the currency to upgrade your weapons and increase your maximum health, focus, and elf shots. Yeah, by doing that. Upgrades health, upgrade focus, rune slot. Let's get the rune slot. Okay, and that one's probably challenges. I do love this little touch that you actually seeing the rune slot being carved in. Okay. And now we only have what? We have 4 for this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get one which we can put on there on our own. There we go.
Nani here, Gelar Mordor.
So yeah, so we have Wraith Vision. Ethelden, also called Star Moon, are ancient symbols that can be found carved into living stone and ruins of Mordor. They are relics of an ancient kingdom, invisible to all but the Wraith, who can see into the unseen world. The Wraith within Talon can view and activate these symbols of power. More to the point, he feels a distant connection with them. They are relics of his past. Also, I am going to try to get all of the collectibles. Am I going to get all the collectibles? I cannot say. I'm going to try. Because I do like this style of game.
These Ithilden, Star Moon, forged of Mithril. They hold memories of the ancient past. The knowledge within may be fair or ill.
Because, like I said, the last time I played a game like this was all the way back in,
Seen a lot of activity around here the last while.
Hi there.
Rush him!
Let's see, I think the last time I played a game like this was... like I said, Arkham City, which was... I don't even know how many years it's been since then. Okay. Now, map. Which button was map? Okay, that button is map. Set waypoint. I want to go over there. Yeah, I have, not played a game like this since...
before he gets back.
Let's see... Yeah, it was Arkham City. I never played Arkham Knight. Oh, he's just burying his friend over there.
Keep faith that he fights for the resistance.
It's as likely as not he was caught and made into stew for the war chief.
Hey, keep your dark thoughts to yourself, you pathetic cur. Some of us still need hope.
Thank goodness.
What's that symbol on the map?
Don't stop fighting, Ranger. We're free!
Thank you. Thank you.
Chiefs will come crashing down on them before the end of the day. This Uruk's man.
Thanks aplenty, stranger.
My belly's rumbling for some slave meat.
Can you imagine you just get rescued by somebody who's just saying that?
Nothing but a bunch of weird old rocks.
A starchy potato-like root. Earth bread must be plucked from the ground, washed, and peeled, and when cooked with salt to bring out its natural flavor. When prepared properly, the roots taste like a fine milled bread. When improperly prepared, it tastes like something far less palatable. Because the plant is something of a rarity in Middle-earth, little is known about its effects as a healing agent, but the Rangers of the Black Gate have sworn by this mysterious bread for years, and are able to make use of it on their travels. Beware the snare, goes the old wives' saying, but the old wives, at least in the case of Remethald, have been horribly misled. The tangled root known as Remembrance receives its bad reputation because its presence as a crop-wrangling weed and its ability to stand firm against even the most energetic attempts to pull it from the ground. The trick here is to cut the roots at the surface and then squeeze the sap. Its sap can be used to bind wounds and soothe burns. Remethald is interactable. True, but invaluable.
Don't give why some Uruk are scared by him.
See, we've already collected this one. Hi there.
You Ranger!
Wait a minute, what?
Death to you! Death upon you! Death! Death! Not too sharp for that trick!
Oh, that was quick! So gives us the thing we can. Okay, 13% chance to recover 5 health on each critical strike. Okay, what do we want to... I guess we could buy this one. Increase morale effects when... Yeah, let's get that one. Order captains oversee Sauron's army. They enforce construction and demolition projects, craft battle plans, and administer discipline to their underlings. Their is combative captains win their place by slaughtering those above them, and keep power by destroying underlings who might oppose them. This ensures endless competition among the Orcs, and winning the rank of captain means an Orc is one of the strongest, deadliest, and most devious of their kind. As a measure of their stature, captains often carry the best weapons and armor, paired from the corpses of the foes they have killed, and bear the scars from the battles they have fought. Lore. Oh, runes. Behold the runes! Elvish smiths detailed their greatest deeds and commemorate their triumphs of long-dead warriors with these enigmatic and powerful markings. The smiths employ arcane crafts to create their runes, recording the final fates of their enemies with the metallic compound Elthadin, and attaching them to their armor, blades, and great bows. In this way, the elves create and cast a unique legend for their fabled weapons. This legend will grow with each great deed. The Orcs will come to know weapons adorned by them in name, as they have Glamdring and Orcrist, and to fear its great power. Just making sure there wasn't another lore thing that we missed. And then we got this tutorial about awareness.
That sneaky creature has been watching us. You heard what I've never seen. A dead Uruk!
That just they just noticed their captain's dead. It's like, okay, oh, there's a dead Uruk over here.
If a soft skin can't lift 3 times its body weight, he don't deserve to live. Back to work, all of you. You're not eating.
Oh, these are the potato
Not on
ones.
my watch. You smell something on the air? The Great World is usually so full of captains. How do you think Burguul is afforded to this long?
I can imagine an orc just sees just a guy just climbing on thin air.
Mordor takes Eldar shape.
Oh, I gotta fight Eldari too. Buried slime, or Silm, is Silmy? Nothing is known about the enigmatic ruins, creation, or destruction, save for the haunted visions of the wraith possessing the doomed Ranger Talion, though these towers are familiar. The eternal enemy time has cloaked their purpose, obscured their forms, and made a distant memory of their creators, until such time as their origins are uncovered. We can only cast these ruined monoliths as buried. Some towers of starlight, unseen, they are shadows of Mordor's distant, violent past, reflecting memories of the lost elvish land, Aragorn. Okay. I don't want that. I want that. I want collectibles! I'll go this way where I get the collectible, I'll get that, I'll get this other artifact, maybe this one, and then I'll go and tackle the slaver. Bees! Get the fuck off my lawn! Okay, now with that interruption over with, I don't even know who was calling. I just noticed I was hearing things that weren't orc screams. Here we go. With Mordor's predation for unburied corpses, Morgai flies have become a mainstay. Their nests can be found hanging anywhere there might be flesh, and any disturbance sends the insects into a frenzy. When this happens, the malevolent creatures swarm, working in concert with one another, creating a restless, stinging mass. Powerful enough to overwhelm even an armor-clad orc. The red marking on their back are reminiscent of the blazing eye of Sauron, and these creatures are extensions of his dark spirits.
Captains from here in the east have been meeting. You know what that means.
Okay.
They say the rain is cursed. If it's wraith magic, we better toughen up and watch out.
These artifacts hold memory. Okay. So I just need to look around and press X when I find it. This simple metal prod is a burglar's best friend. The pick is small and easily concealed. It can be palmed or even hidden under the tongue. With minimum effort, in the hands of a quick thief, the pick can be used to quickly and quietly defeat most locks of non-magical origin.
Sir, the situation is very confused.
How is it confused? I see the prisoners escaping, running towards the gates, which seem to have flown open by sorcery or sabotage. Archer, stand down! Sir, we're not wasting good arrows on those people. They've served their purpose. They're damned. They're damned well out of my hair. Mordor can take the whole stinking lot of them. And send my compliments to the captain of the gates. I suppose he sent me this lockpick as some sort of joke.
Oh. Upgrade. Do you want elf shot, focus? Let's get health.
The last place we want to be is the one place we are doomed to stay. And the outcasts fled into it to escape Gondor.
And it is here that the Dark Lord will gather his armies like pieces on a game board. Unless we stop him.
It isn't just about how much you train. You You either have the skills deep in...
The bell-shaped, yellow-colored flower, Melios, is sometimes mistaken for the never-fade Elfrin. This is only from a distance, however. There is no mistaking the two up close. The great distance between Elfrin and Melios lies in their fragrance. Elfrin is pleasant, while Melios has a musty, skunky odor about it. Healers can employ Melios in combination with other roots, tubers, and flowers. Its primary usage is in lozenges and draughts that will effectively stop a cough or soothe sore throats. Melios is native to Gondor, but likely has sprouted as results of the outcast's exodus into Mordor.
Your blood, or you don't.
I am sneaky. I am sneaky. Well, that's not true. I ain't sneaky. And I'm probably stinky. Wait, did we pass it?
It reeks of menfolk round here.
Oh no shit, Sherlock. It stinks of menfolk! Looks over at man who is currently
coming back to
sweeping.
life are just what we need. We get to kill him over and over again. Best training there is. Squeal and beg, you little schrock. We gotta get more stuff to the forge. You know what happens? About this grindstone starts turning.
Okay, is this the way in? Yes.
There's something about it. It can drive the bravest of...
Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's on the wall. Set waypoint there. Oh, and we need to collect another one of those flowers. So I guess if we see one on the map, we'll grab it.
Heard there was a bad outbreak of ghouls in Newell, so we're gonna be joining forces with the war chief there. If I was as big a pain as Ratbag, they'd drown me in the Sea of Norden. If you were as big a Ratbag is, finally free.
First we carry the barrels here, then they make us take the same barrels back there. What's in these barrels anyway?
I wanna go on that thingy.
A slave who puts them things too quick. They should at least pull out their squishy bits slowly, so they can see their insides before they pass out.
We need a real fight, so we can show the world we ain't mucking about. Beg me for mercy.
Collect flower. Guanil is more commonly known as the twilight vine. Its delicate white flowering blooms are five-pointed and remarkably star-like. It's interesting to note Guanil is common throughout Middle-earth, but never grows to a height taller than a dwarf. It also never grows where ivy does, although this particularly may be entirely coincidental. Herbalists know to collect the plant's flowers before they are in full bloom to use them in concoctions to cure colds and unblock stuffed noses. The vines themselves have some value as a binding agent as well. Properly stripped, the vines can be cut and applied to wounds as makeshift bandages. Oh, we got another tutorial. Oh, ledge kills. Executions is when you're in a hit streak, press Y and X. I've never been good with combos. Don't see me, you don't see me. Just keep on digging, digging.
Step out of line and I'll have you flay!
Iron shackles. These are prisoner shackles. Leg irons, to be specific. They date back to the Second Age and were most likely worn by Gondorian captives, men and women whose involuntary servitude built the Towers of the Teeth, flanking the Morianon. These captives would later throw off their shackles and begin a new life as outcasts in Uldoon. Some would keep their shackles to remind themselves of their hardship.
All right, worms. Welcome to the Black Gate. You'll be building our watchtowers for us. Hard work will be rewarded.
Sir, do you mean hard work will be rewarded with a shorter sentence?
The traitors, the lot of you. Murderers and thieves. When I say rewarded, I mean I won't throw you to the catacombs.
It means you'll live longer than 5 minutes. Okay, and then like I said, I want to grab that before we
These men are not soldiers. They are not ready to die.
All things that live must die. Man alone faces the mystery of what is beyond death.
Yeah, Wraith mode's kind of like detective mode. I take it from the Batman series. Big old rats.
I say
Get the fuck out of here! Down there.
No mercy for you paint skins!
So it's another case of them being underneath. What is this down? No, I'm not looking for the elf shot. I'm looking for that. A segmented fungus, sometimes referred to as a cave flower. Lothrod tends to grow in dark and ditching places. It is remarkably hardy and can tolerate great shifts in temperature, and is something of a delicacy for both the badgers and hobbit folk. Healers traditionally boil the fungus stalks and all, and create a broth to clear one's air passages. It is also possible to combine a thread with other common herbs to brew potions and salves, which can, among other things, create a temporary and inflated sense of heroism. Works was craft. Map captains. Yeah, that is a bit difficult to do. No, I don't want to track. Pick up.
Sort this! I need to hunt something! Anything! Plenty of
Order and Pestle, remarkable find. This artifact may date back to the Second Age, to the Great Numeron incursion. Within the Dark Lord, Sauron willingly fell into captivity. It would likely have been used by a healer to grind roots and herbs in the creation of peltrix and unguents required to keep an army hale and relatively healthy.
The first messengers have rolled into camp. They're reporting few casualties. We've struck a mighty blow against the forces of Mordor aligned against us. Let it be so, and not fools' idle chatter. Haggadorn, what news? They say we've won a monumental victory! You've not been eating all that Athelis you've been grinding, my friend. Few need healing on this day, and more's the wonder. They say the Golden King has brought back a prize. Sauron himself, wearing the heavy chains!
Another tutorial. What does this new tutorial have to say? Attract!
Break his arms! I have lived half my life on the boundary of North.
That coward ran away! Behind him! Trip it! Come on!
Now, with you dead, I can pick my flowers in peace!
All that clanging we've been hearing coming from the moor. It's only one thing.
Oh, achievement. You successfully complete a survival challenge. Did we get this one already? Known to most as Zoraden or Blue Mist, this rooted plant grows tall, hale, and hardy across Middle-earth. Its present growth and resistance to all attempts to remove it from tilled soil has also gained the nickname Farmer's Sorrow. It may be burdensome as a weed, but its medicinal value is significant. Its beguiling and sweet azure shoots are often added to draughts to alleviate the pain from kidney stones, as its ground roots, when chewed, diminish the pain of a headache, and healers have noted the plant's therapeutic value and the balance and restorative of the humors. We got upgrades. Yep, now all we got is these ones. Deluxe level. What's these? Which we have the room that allows us to do that anyway.
There's something about here that can drive the bravest of Uruk out of battle, gibbering with fear. What? Did you hear that?
Yes, I do hear that. The blood red flower, Alogran, may have grown in Middle-earth for centuries, perhaps since its first age. Ancient texts suggest that it was an evil omen, flowering where the bones of dead men rest. According to legend, Alogran also thrives on mishap, death, and the suffering of others. The orcs, despite the plant because it is stinking beauty, and have targeted it for extermination to the extent that they have ignored the plant's usefulness as both an antitoxin and anti-venom. Okay, and next we go here. A flash of silver lightning carved his way through the Dark Lord's rank. Each foe has his life stolen away before he knew it. Forge, the legend of the dagger, Archeon. I believe these are challenges, which I don't actually... Oh, that didn't last long. All together now! Oh, that's a captain.
You!
Hi.
We must have missed you at the teeth. A pity. One more scream would have made it even sweeter.
How about, you shut up.
Scream, Glob! Come on, then! On your knees, worm! We've got your teeth! Give up! You pathetic weakling! Get him from the side! Push him down! Nanny,
Oh. Oh, what we know about Ratbag the Coward. Now with that done. One episode and we've already killed 2 captains. Completely by accident. So, what am I supposed to be doing?
I got plenty of new blades to try out. If only I could get close enough to Ratbag to give him a try.
Freedom. Thank you.
Many thanks, Ranger.
Don't seem right, letting the menfolk get their filthy hands on stuff they dig up. Heard that creature we was warned about sniffing about again, but I got away.
I thought we was going on a hunt. Now all of a sudden I'm getting orders to pack more supplies.
Probably just getting reassigned to the keep. Rangers slipping around.
Someone's sneaking about.
Thank you.
That was not fun. Okay, let's do this. I know I don't really know if I'll be doing these, to be honest. Any more of those, because as you saw that I did do it, but I was not enjoying myself. I'm not a big stealth person.
Something just moved over there.
Wait, which colors are we supposed to be collecting? Pipeweed. So we need green flower and yellow mushrooms. That's what we're looking for.
Did you hear that? Time for a good bloody fight!
You saw nothing.
Thank you, Ranger.
So I might not do the challenges. because I don't like doing stealth challenges. An Orc slaver holds a captive with information on the Black Captains. Hunt down the slaver, rescue the captive, and find out what he knows. I just realized I've had my timer paused.
Well, this doesn't bode well. Don't you see? The prisoner created a distraction.
Why use your human sight to track the Uruk? I see more than any mortal. Slay the Orc captain, cut off the head of the snake, and the body will wither.
Archers. I must take out the eyes of the camp.
Okay, I have to wait.
What was that noise?
I heard the slave begging for mercy, begging you for his life. If one more runs, we'll be out of poles. His Uruk's been killed.
What was that?
Wait! I smell something. Stay on guard.
Any slave trying to escape will start his death on the pole. Don't think you can get away. I will punish you myself.
You'll not surprise me like that! Ranger!
A pity I have to kill you. You would make a strong slave.
There we go. Oh, I wanted to go collect the flower.
So you didn't die 10 years ago.
I take it you did not come here to arrest me for treason, Captain?
You and I are all that remains of that garrison, Hugo.
Then why did you come here?
Looking for a slave that fought the Black Hand of Sauron.
More like ran away from him.
You know this man?
Of course. You're staring at him.
Where are the servants of the Dark Lord? Do you even know?
Perhaps.
This is no time to keep secrets.
I have been stuck here for weeks. Steady. Come to the outcast camp. We shall ask my scouts.
I'll be there.
It's just another orc. No. Someone
wants to be seen. We should tread with caution.
XP and bonus objective. Upgrades. Ability. What do we want? Let's get this. Oh, great. What message from who? The outcasts of Mordor. The outcasts are descendants of escaped Gondorian prisoners. Their forefathers built the Towers of Teeth, the Black Gate, many centuries ago. Their escape into Udun allowed them to create new lives for themselves. Even if the land was harsh and unforgiving, they were free. Now Sauron and the orcs have returned, and there is no freedom to be found within the lands of Shadow. Labor moves Mordor, and the slavers move the labor. They are the ones who process captured humans and dispatch their chattel to sites across Mordor via the Black Road. The orcs realize slave labor has freed them to focus on forging the Dark Lord's great war machine, and are looking beyond Mordor for more captives. There are whispers they are being aided on this front by a mysterious figure, a dwarf of the coin. Huh. Interesting. Oh, so we got another thing for nature. At least I thought we did. Okay, so people. Hergon of Tornost was a ranger stationed on the Black Gate. Hergon served the guard faithfully, but fell in love with an outcast woman, Eren, and deserted, risking execution for leaving his post. Love prevailed, the two were married, and Hergon lived amongst the outcasts, people who feared and hated his kind. When the Orcs invaded Uldun, Hergon's skills proved invaluable, and the outcasts often deferred to his experience. He was unable to stop his beloved wife from being captured by the Orcs and seeks desperately to rescue her. And then for lore, Black Road. Mordor Central Highway, the Black Road runs from the Black Gate through the Valley of Uduns, intersects the Gorgoth Plains, and terminates at the edge of the Sorcerer's Vale, protecting the fortress of Mordor. Since its construction in the Second Age, the Black Road has functioned primarily as a passageway for Middle-earth's many invading or retreating armies. The road is back again under Orcish control, and as an ominous portent, being widened by the enslaved people of Udun to support the Dark Lord's growing armies. Oh, here we go. Burrows. The orcs will not admit to feeling fear, but they avoid the burrows. They believe that these caverns to be haunted by the vengeful dead, the spirits of men and elves slain at the Battle of Durgalad. The truth is not so far from their suspicions. Because these caverns are avoided by the orcs, they make an ideal refuge for the outcast of Odin, and the burrows are the headquarters of their leader, Hergon. They are connected to a series of caves which lead out of Mordor, emerged on the other side beneath the Black Gate. It is through here that the outcasts can hope to escape from Mordor and reach the freedom of Minas Tirith.
There's something on the air that don't smell right.
Intel?
After so many years, I can't wait to see how much.
Well, they just reorganized very quickly.
Lord is saved up in his heart. He don't have a heart. When he gets that powerful, you don't even bleed no more.
let's just grab
That's why I fight
this.
so hard. The only blood I need is the blood of my enemies.
Okay, now we have this new one. An interest of power. You have attracted the attention of a mysterious creature. Track him down and discover what he knows of you. And what's this? Outcast. Well, that is going to be the end of this episode. And I'm going to be... I don't know when I'll pick this up again. It'll probably be a little bit... You guys who are watching this probably won't even notice that I took a bit of a break. Yeah, because I am feeling quite tired right now. Yeah, I am very surprised I accidentally killed one. Fear of ghouls, fears of fireflies, fear of... One of the things I do remember in this game is that even though there is a fear of burning, as you can see, I remember there is a thing called hatred of burning. So that means if you set them on fire, they'll become enraged, just like how he has hate of defeat. Weakness! He's dead. Yeah, hate of burns. Well, that's it. This is the end of this episode, and I'll see you all in the next.